Yes, boys, what's going on? And welcome back to another episode of the Girona Career Mode, where so far this season things are going pretty well. After a real rough start, we finally find ourselves sat in 5th place in La Liga. Yeah, it's very tight at the minute, but I feel like the way the team are performing, things are going to continue moving in this way. A lot of that, of course, is down to the signing that was Mr. Luka Jovic, 11 goals, 2 assists, but you'll already see now that we're starting to spread the goals out. Finally, we are in a bit of an injury crisis. You can see that we have 3 players here with the injury signed, but they're not too long term. The only one really that is frustrating is the Adam Martinez one, which means we're going to see the young right back Matej Ilnik. Look, names not me, not good, but he's going to get a lot more game time. He's shown great potential, so that'll probably be good for us. For 4 weeks out for Adam Martinez is a bit frustrating, but we are in the January transfer window. We're towards the back end now. What I did in the back end is I've started to look at the players that Girona signed in real life. I completely forgot about that, getting into the depth of this season. Obviously, I looked at it in the first window, but I didn't really look at anybody new in the second window, apart from people that you have been suggesting. Now I put a little community post up, so keep your eyes peeled for them, because they're going to be how we talk to each other about changes we're going to make in saves. But I put one up, and a lot of you guys, you want me to try and sign the players that they've signed in real life, so I am going to do that, but it is going to take me time to do that. There's quite a lot of players actually on the list. Some of them we've got scouted, some of them we don't have scouted, so this isn't going to be something that is going just instantly happening, but I am going to endeavor to do it because I think it makes sense. But beyond the summer transfer window of next season, that's when we will just create our own path. But yeah, I will continue to try and sign some of those players on the list, and hopefully we'll sign a couple of them in this episode. I want to see a few players leave the club as well. We need to keep getting some of the bodies out that we've determined now aren't going to be playing football for us. But before we get into this one, you know the deal. Grab yourselves a above, smash the subscribe button if you're new to the channel, as we move towards FC25 now, and we're close to 10k as well, so I appreciate you all for that. And also hit the like button if you enjoyed the video. Let's get into it. Now, I've never been smacked in the face more with any kind of comment than please sign Donny van de Beek. Why haven't you signed Donny van de Beek? You need Donny van de Beek. You should have signed Donny van de Beek. He's out on loan, lads. Can't sign him. Look, he's not available. He's not in a situation to be signed right now. And when he is, I'll sign Donny. He's not a bad player. I quite like him, apart from the fact he went to Man United. I like Donny. Now, there's another comment that I keep getting frequently, and I'm going to try this one again just on stream to see if we can make it work. But I've already tried a few times and they wouldn't. I'm going to try and loan Bryan Gil. Yay, success. See, we're going to get one of the transfers that you guys wanted me to do. Bryan Gil now will finally have a loan deal, maybe. Ange's had, what, half a season, and he hasn't liked him. I would actually like a buy option in this. Would they be cool with that? So yeah, we're gonna go short term for the rest of this season. I actually want to put a buy option in. I don't know what his valuation is. I don't think it's ridiculous. Oh, this man's on some weight. Tottenham, why have you paid him so much? I'll accept this because we do have some transfer fee and a sell on. Ah, no, I don't like that. I don't. 19.8 million. I mean, we probably wouldn't. This is ridiculous. We'll remove the sell on, and I am going to change the transfer. 19. Let's do 12.5 million. I don't have the money to be spending 19 on a player. And yeah, they're not going to be happy with that. It's way short of valuation. Probably shouldn't have got him for a buy deal. We will try and go back in for him just strictly on a loan. Now, there is another player that I would like to loan, and that is Arnaud Danjuma. They've loaned him in real life, but unfortunately for us, he's out on loan at Everton in this save. So there's not really, or he's on loan at Villarreal. Look, he plays for one of the clubs and he's on loan at the other. I'm pretty sure he plays for Villarreal and he's on loan at Everton. That's what happened that season, right? But look, who knows? But that's another deal I can't get done right now. Now, financially, 11 million is a budget that isn't great, and we need a left back. So I have got some scouts out. This is probably going to be just a wild deadline day for us. Now, as we hit hour 1 of deadline day, there's some scout reports back, and I'm starting to realize that we might have our left back. Now, I like Tommaso Ferrari. I reckon he could be really good. He's got potential, but I really like the experience of Christian Gunter, and he is actually on the transfer list at this current moment in time. So we'll see in this one that more players actually get transfer listed. So he is 30. Obviously, I get that. And our backline is young in terms of its fullbacks. Our centre-backs are old, but our fullbacks are young. So Christian Gunnar, he could be the one, actually. 6.8 million. This would pretty much take my budget down. But Tommaso Ferrari just isn't there yet. He's nowhere near where you'd want him to be. I mean, he's not bad. He's fairly quick. I said, like, they would be playing second string, right? I have to remember, whoever I bring in at left back is second string. And although Gunnar would probably be happy to play second string and be back up, do we go for the youngster? This is what Girona do. This is our DNA. We're going for a Ferrari, boys. That's what we're trying to sign. I don't want to upset anyone, but I actually think 3.8 million they might accept. Okay, that is who is that? Tony Villa? I don't actually want Tony Villa anymore, but is this a swap deal that makes sense? I actually think it does. I'm going to change the transfer fee though, because obviously I don't want to be paying this much. If I could pay 1.3 and Tony Villa moves the other way, 1.7, let's get ourselves Ferrari in and also keep ourselves a bit of budget. And after some shrewd negotiation, we're going to do just that. This is a deal that works perfectly for us. 10 grand a week and we get Tony Villa off the books. That man was on 30 grand a week. This is a fantastic swap deal for us and only paid 1.75, which means there's still money left in the bank. We're going to get some deadline day offers also, as we see an offer here for Victor Sagankov. Now, by the way, I don't know why the snow effect is on the game, right? It's not down winter yet, but I don't know why the snow effect is there on the game. But for 37 million, I'm going to reject it. Sagankov has been subject to a lot of bids in this window so far. Let's start advancing a little bit. Wow, Melier's going for 6.5 million to Sevilla. I actually want to look at the transfers at the end of this and just see how realistic they've been. Ana Martinez, Manchester City. I am going to reject. He's injured. But this is something that we're going to have to open ourselves up to for the summer. Is Ana Martinez potentially going to a big team? Now, we're going to get ourselves down to 8 hours and maybe more here because I don't know. I want one more player in. I think I want one more player in. And I don't know who I'm going to choose yet because when I actually look at the team, we're kind of balanced. We're like quite good in a lot of positions. And I genuinely thought Porto, Garcia, you see these players here that are super unhappy. And I've actually managed to move a few of them out right now. Let's not put Ferrari there. Let's just move the team around though. Ready for the next game. Rob Perez is our starter there. And where's Fran Beltran? I think I'm going to start him at centre mid while we have these injuries. But with the team looking as balanced as it does, I really want players out, right? I really want players off the books before I bring more in. Obviously, I'm going to go back in for Brian Hill. That will be one more transfer that we try and get done. That's going to be a loan. I'll go in for that now. Where are you, Brian Hill? Why won't he let me do that's infuriating. What's it? Hang on. Has he gone to Manchester City? No, it got rejected. Okay. Man City went in for him, though, and that offer got rejected. That is insane. But I thought by the time we got to this window, I would have been able to go back in for him. So Brian Hill is probably someone then for the summer. That is frustrating. Now, Bel Ruiz is someone they've signed in real life, but he's signed for Nice in this, so I probably can't go in for him just yet. But I did want to go in for Johan Bonny at one point. Like, I really like the look of this young striker, and I still think we probably need another striker. Now, they've rejected quite a few bids already. Nice was one of them. Real Betis, the other team. So, is this who we go in for? Well, 4.8 million. He would be expensive, though, and it's a position right now I don't think we need. Sully Kai could be a good loan. What about, would Jeremy Pino be a loan now that they do now? He must be getting some kind of game time there for them. Teles Magno was actually a player I was really interested in because he's got 5-star skill moves, he's got 4-star weak foot, he's quick, and look at the play styles. Flair, first touch, trickster, one-step, Travella, press, proven. I actually think Teles Magno from one of our sister clubs is going to be what I'm looking at right now. It's that, or we get another central midfielder, but in terms of central midfielder, I don't know who I want. Philip Billing in real life was being shipped around. He could be someone who I wouldn't mind. Robertone still. But we have to remember, Donny van der Beek will come in the summer. So it's, do I actually need this player right now? There's more wingers that should be leaving. I did like the idea of a loan for Timothy Weah, but they're not open to that. So unless it was another defender, which I don't think we should spend our money on right now, we signed our left back. I'm okay with that for this moment in time. And there's this centre back that I actually want to sign, but we haven't got a scout report back from him. This guy, Ladislav, they signed him in real life, but he's signed for Bologna. So this is another one that's like, you look at it, you go, yeah, we're going to have to try and make that move happen in the summer. But he's actually a really good centre back. They also signed this guy, though, Alejandro Francis. If I had more information, I would go in for him, but he's looking like another one. Yep, we're going to have to sign him in the summer. So I do feel like the move for Talis Magno might be the one that makes the most sense, just because this guy's versatile, right? This guy is, he looks cool. He's Brazilian, and he covers a lot of positions. Centre forward, we'll change that to a cam, so he can play cam, striker, and left mid. That is literally perfect for us, and hopefully at 21 we'll still improve, kind of resurrect his career a little bit. I don't know what happened in New York with him, but he's one of the higher rated young Brazilian wonder kids for a while. So let's try and get this one kind of done. We have about 8 million, so I'm gonna have to negotiate cleverly here. I'm gonna kind of offer 7.5, and in the hopes that they're going to be open to that, they're not. And I'm instantly starting to think maybe I don't have enough money for him. 8.5, that I've got no wages. I've got no wages to offer. Wow. So with the money we actually have left, we don't have that much room to do business. There's a lot of these scout reports for the money is they're old. So when you have the old scout reports, this is why you have to keep scouting players. When you have old scout reports, there's no you could do. Could I just go in for Alejandro Francis and just kind of wing this one? Because they signed him in real life, so it would be good to knock this one off the list of players we need to bring in. 21, youngster, 4.5 mil. I'm kind of looking at what I paid for Ferrari. They're open. They're open, and they want Christian Paul too. And I am open. I want that too. So 1.5 million and Paul 2. Can we get this deal done? That's more. Oh my God, this is stunning. Let's get it over and done with, man. And it's not really a shock that he wanted a little bit more on the wages, but signing number 2 is in the building of this episode. And he's got a real face. He's got his tattoos and everything, man. This guy looks sick. And it's another swap deal. So this deal hasn't cost me an absolute arm and a leg. I am over the moon at this one. Alejandro Francis looks like he could be really good. 72 overall, 21. He's showing good potential. It was a good signing for Girona in real life, and this is a good signing for us in the career mode. But I'm just a little bit frustrated that we couldn't get either deals done for Talis Magno or Brian Hill. Like, the Brian Hill one is the most frustrating one because it would have been a loan. But when you actually look at it, we've had a pretty intense transfer window, and it's one that I don't think I'm probably going to be able to do any more business in. This budget just isn't really screaming you can sign a lot of players, and we've got a big squad. I don't think we need more players. Like 38-man squad. Look, there's a lot of these players out on loan and stuff, but 38-man squad, I think we actually need to cut the squad a little bit shorter, to be honest with you, than bringing anybody else in. And we've only 3 hours left. Yeah, I think that's it. I think that's us done in terms of transfers for this window. But I'm happy with it. I do want to see what the rest of the clubs have done. Transfer logic is usually horrendous. And, I mean, we've seen a few wild ones, right? I knew about the Pino one to Man City. That's not crazy. Moukoko to Man United is pretty insane because, like, he's not there in his career anymore. But Saliba to Real Madrid, that is insane. But when you think about it, world-class defender, and they haven't brought in Mbappe on this save. Mendes to Man City as well. I don't know. I don't think that this is horrendous. I'm not saying that this is great, but we're seeing players that you maybe wouldn't normally see move as much, instead of some of the other players that you would normally see leave their clubs. Like, there's not as many wild transfers here. There's a lot more run-of-the-mill, man. Evanilson would have been so good. I mean, we need to put ourselves in a position where we've got good money, but I mean, that's probably going to happen next year when we have to let a few of our bigger name players go. Mainly our 2-star fullbacks. So we'll see Dominic Solanke in this one going to Borussia Dortmund and Ivan Toney to Spurs. I wonder if Tottenham fans would have preferred it that way around with Solanke getting an injury there. But yeah, that's the transfer window. We're going to get back into the games now. Like, what games have we got coming up as a club? We've got Real Madrid. Wow. We've got Real Madrid coming up, Real Sociedad and Athletic. They're like Athletic. I shouldn't say Atleti. That's force of habit. We're actually winding down towards the end of the season as well, so hopefully we can get some good results. Sociedad first then, and they've actually only won one game in their last 5, but I know how deadly this team is, man. They've got Kubo in there. He's going to be playing as a CM, Zubimendi, Lenormand. Like, this team is so bloody good, but they are missing 3 players due to red cards. Yafabal can't play in this one. They've signed Evanilson. What do they play? They play tiki-taka, so, I mean, that's what we tried to do at the start of the season. When you look at a team, how good have they been, right? Yafabal, their top goal scorer, is not playing today. So this is great news for us. It doesn't actually look like they've been using Evanilson, but I think they've only just signed him. So this is, wow, man, they've got such an abundance of strikers. Why they got so many strikers? Like, who's been having a fun time? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 strikers in this team. Okay, I'm going to bear that in mind for future transfer window. Big news for us in this one, though, is that Mijoviski is going to be starting up top. Cordova is back. He's on the bench today, though. Almeida starts at cam. Tuta in the back line. And, of course, we are weak at right back. We have a few players slowly starting to come back. Yangel Herrera is on his way back as well. But it's slow and steady in this race. And we could do with 3 points here, though. The fact that they're missing key players and we're missing key players, it kind of all just plays into one. Makes this a little bit more viable of a game that we could go on and have a good performance in. But Kubo is one of those guys I'm going to be watching for today. His turn of pace. And the backline is going to be hard to beat. And with no Luka Jovic, he's carried the team so much. No Cordova, he's carried the team as well. This could be a difficult one. But Mio, he's got a great opportunity today to kind of show us what he can do. The tiki-taka style so far is working. Blind up against Kubo. He didn't do a good job. Kubo fires off a shot saved by Gazaniga. We've got to be doing better there. So far in this game, we've not really had much of the football. Made it now, though. Sagankov, if he can loft that... it's a poor ball in. I need to figure out how you whip the balls in on this mod. That's going to be a work in progress. But yeah, we barely touched the football. It's 22 minutes in. We barely had a sniff. Tiki-taka is working. There are 2 sides on this pitch. One is definitely better personnel-wise than the other. And we are establishing that we are not the better personnel side. Beltran. Oh, that's a great ball in behind. I'm going to find that ball then into Mijoviski. What can I do with that? It's going to be a good ball across, is it? Now, early stages of the second half. And we just trying to come back out with a bit more of a focus. I've tweaked the tactic a little bit. I've done a few little changes. I just want to come out with a little bit more aggression into this second half. I'm also going to make an early second half sub because we kind of have had to rely on Jovic, right? And then Cordova coming in and having neither on the pitch for this game, I think has hurt us. Let's get Cordova on the pitch. I don't even have Jovic on the bench. He was that tired. I don't know what happened. Did he play international or something? I don't know. But he was absolutely knackered. So hopefully... oh, be careful there. We're on a yellow. Hopefully we Cordova on the pitch, so it's just going to bring something a bit different for us. Oh, we made a big mistake, but look at that recovery run from Tuta. That is exactly why we signed him. Perez being given room. So the ball up to Cordova. Oh, he's first timed it. Up to Mijoviski. Mijoviski back across. This could be it. Ivan Martins again. It is going to be it. It's right at the depth. We've had nothing in this game. We don't deserve it one bit whatsoever. But Ivan Martin is going to make this 1-0. We're going to get Mijoviski with his first assist. But a lot of this was from Perez. I'm going to be honest with you. His run to turn the ball. Cordova's ball up to Mio was great as well. And we just turn it on. We just turn it on just like that. 1-0. Oh my god, this is massive. After that, we're going to make a whole host of subs. There's going to be 3 of them. 2 are coming off. Illich coming off. We're kind of freshening up the legs a little bit. I brought on Garrido up top as well. That was Mijoviski's last act of the game. And can we just hold on? And we can hold on to this victory. 1-0 Girona. Absolutely love it. Snatching it at the depth at home. The tiki-taka that they played was driving me insane. But I do not care. That is a superb result against one of the teams in the pack behind us, chasing us down. That, of course, is especially a giant result, knowing that we were coming into this Real Madrid game next. They've had a little bit of a weird last 5 matches. They drew and lost, and then they've won 3 in a row. But the draw and the loss is what's the weirdest part about it. But nonetheless, they're a great team, and they've got even better because they've signed William Saliba. I don't actually know how we deal with this. They're not missing anybody. This is a hit and hope. We didn't even play well in the last game either, so it's not a confidence-filling kind of game, this. It's a can we survive? Luckily for me, we've got most of our players back. I'm going to start Nunes today as well as Herrera. And it's going to be pretty much full strength 11 apart from the right back. I'm going to have to play Ferrari as right back. I really like Tuta since he's come into the team. I don't want to really not have Lopez playing any games of football, though. I'm going to start Tuta on the left today. It's not ideal, but his recovery runs are huge. If we manage to get anything from this game, I might actually lose my mind a little bit. Genuinely, oh, this could be good. Perez. He's not going to have help, so this is going to have to be all Perez. Back across, that was good. Oh my God, Rudiger gets there. This is it, early warning signs. Come on, Girona. We are here, boys. We are making statements right now in La Liga. Let's play in the following corner and get it all the way there. Courtois did terribly. Win the header. Oh, if we win that header, that's a surefire goal. They had so many bodies around me. Whoa! Oh, come on, ref. Please get up from Perez. He has been the star this season for me. Vinny Jr. getting himself a yellow. Oh, my God, he's injured. He's so injured. And we didn't get Brian Hill in. He's run off an injury before. I'm just going to keep him out there for a minute. But we didn't get Brian Hill in. Like, let me look. My options on the bench for just... Oh, actually, no, let's not keep him out. If you bring the player in and they... Because they don't normally run it off, right? So if you bring the... What's happened? I don't know what happened there, but we have to make this sub. Because if you actually bring the player off as quickly as possible, the injury's normally shorter. That's all I'm going on. I need a shorter injury, Asparilla. Been on the pitch for seconds. Bullet header. Asparilla he's great. So it's not a bad sub to have. We happily do them. If we're forced into those subs, we'll happily do it. I cannot believe how big all of a sudden this game now feels. Like, to be missing Fran Perez for a few, but to have started so well like this. Oh, it feels good, but you got to take your chances. Camavinga in behind. Lopez, too experienced. Too experienced. Is there going to be gaps now for Luka Jovic, ex-Real Madrid player? That's so frustrating that they won that tackle. Jamani, Brahim. Oh, he found Vinicius. 1-0. Never mind. We had a bright start. Didn't continue. They take the lead. All right, we're going to shake it off. We're going to shake it off. Like Tay says. And we're going to get back out there. We're going to go score a goal right now, Miguel. Oh, that's great. Sparia pulls it back. Luka Jovic! Oh, fires off his shot. Well blocked. Saliba. I think we're going to have those chances quite a lot where someone's drifting. That's a good ball in. Vinny Jr. wins the header. Can we create something now? Cordova. Good position! Courtois with a brilliant save. Look at this. Girona out here competing. That was a terrible corner, but look at us. We're competing against Real Madrid, boys. Well, one half of football down then at the Santiago Bernabeu, and I actually think that we have been the better team. We just got to go out there with the same mindset in the second half, and we might actually nick a goal. Korea. Oh, that overlap's tasty. Miguel whips it in. That's in to Mateus Nunes. They just get bodies in the way, these good sides. They just always have bodies in the way. It's been hard to fire off just like a straight up good shot. It's been like so difficult to try and do. Ferrari though again spotting a worldy ball in to Nunes. Sagankov then over the top. Oh, Saliba got there. I thought that was a stunning pass. Man, do we have some tired legs out there right now. I need to make these subs in the hopes that one of these players coming on the pitch, probably mainly Oscar Bob, because he's had like big moments in the past. Oh my God, what a save from Gazaniga. What a big moment that was for him. But Oscar Bob could come on. He creates something wild. We score a late goal. It's 1-1. We take a point against Real Madrid. Away would be huge. Rudiger's in. No, I knew I weren't catching him. It's Rudiger. The man is a powerful human being. He's a powerful man. And Real Madrid, under Ancelotti, as they've done tons and tons of times, have done pretty much nothing in this game. But they're going to win it. And they're probably going to win it 2-0. I think that'll deflate the team a little bit. That is so frustrating. And we just have to take it. We have to take this one on the chin. We had chances. We were in patches the better team. But Real Madrid, this is what they do, man. This is what they do. They are good. What did we have in front of goal? I really want to know what we had. Okay, so it was actually really even. I thought it wasn't as even as that. We made 10 tackles, though. Fair play. Our passing wasn't as great as theirs. They just had better accuracy, but I thought we'd taken more chances. I'll take this. 2-0 defeat. Frustrating, but that's why we needed to win the last game, and we need to win this game, because the Real Madrid game isn't going to be victories. We are still 5th. That is all that matters to me. Oh, we're going to see Ana Martinez come back, but we are going to see Fran Perez with a broken toe. He's going to be out for 7 weeks. That's huge. And he's going to be a massive loss in this game against Athletic Club. It's going to be Asprilla taking up on the left-hand side. Now, Asprilla did look really good, actually, when he came in against Real Madrid, but this is a must-win game. If we want to keep 5th place, this is definitely a must-win game. And, of course, we've got to watch out for that man, Mr. Nico Williams. His face scan in this mod looks insane. I've signed him for Leeds, haven't I, on the other career mode? He looks like a beast in this. This is not going to be easy. This is going to demand focus. But they are missing a couple of players, Ika Munian being one of them. And they're also missing Uri, the centre-back that we even looked at. Francis getting his first start today. Fran. Oh, Luka Jovic gets to it. Luka Jovic gets to it. It's been a while. It's been a while for Luka Jovic, but he gets back on the score sheet very, very early into this game. There's great link-up play as per usual. Asprilla is involved, which is huge. What ball over from Fran Beltran? As the season's going on, he's getting more and more game time, and I'm enjoying it. Goal number 12 of the season for Mr. Luka Jovic as well. That's what I'm really enjoying him, is how good he is. What I'm not going to enjoy is the bids we're going to receive for him next summer. I'm not looking forward to that. Oh, that's a good shot. That's a great save from Gazaniga. Actually starting to test us a little bit. We conceded from a corner last time out. That time Lopez ain't letting that go through. It's in a bad free kick position for them. Oh my God. Biagi, man. Just put it just beyond the post. I knew it was a good free kick position. And that's not how I saw it going after we opened up the scoring super early on. Miguel. Oh, that's good. Asprilla. Pulls it back. Oh, that's good. Nunez. Nunez. Oh, my God. We make it too. Unai Simon looking like a rookie in goal for this game. Who knows what he's trying to achieve, but he has had paper for hands in this match so far. We managed to make it too. We'll take advantage of that all day long, but this is sloppy. The first one blocked, which, fair enough. Asprilla gets in a great position. Great block. The second one, he should be saving that. I think it goes under him in the end. We're going to get a better look here. Mateus Nunes with the goal. Yeah, kind of just like down. You can't let that go through your hand. Mateus Nunes, someone who we need to make a decision if we're going to spend a lot of money on trying to bring him in next season, because he will cost a lot. Luka Jovic could have been in there. Vivian, man, dealing with Luka Jovic so far, but at some point, we're going to have a chance. Well, in the end, it was an extremely quiet second half, which suited me to a T and the team down to a ground. This is going to be another victory, this time against Athletic Club. I mean, our performances right now have been fantastic. We're just going to keep marching forward, and this 5th place finish is feeling nailed on. Or even maybe we're on for a 4th place finish and Champions League football. It's not out of the realms of possibilities. When you look at the teams who we're up against, there's some underperformers in my mind this year. I mean, Sevilla 19th. Holy man. How is Sevilla 19th? I can't believe we nearly did them. But Sevilla there, like, I thought they would have been higher up. But Cadiz, Osasuna, they're the two sides right now we're battling where. And as things are going, we're set, man. Our defense this year be better than Real Madrid's. An unbelievable defense this season. We are also going to round out this month as well with a great win against Rayo Vallecano. We're going to see Cordova bagging, what? Did he bag a brace? Yeah, he bags a brace, but there is bad news here. It looks like Asprilla picked up an injury. Now, if this is any kind of length, any kind of long-term injury, we are in a big, big trouble because, of course, Perez getting injured earlier on in the episode. 2 days. We are so lucky that that injury is only 2 days. Oh my God. I can't believe how lucky we've got there. But that's where we're going to leave it for this episode, boys. Another one in the books and a really good one, a really fun one. I'm hoping we can continue this now. We're pushing towards the end of the season where Hopefully, we will finish top 4. I really think there might only be one more season in this for us. We'll kind of see how that goes as time goes on. I'm not sure if there's any more than one more season I can do, because as I'm sat down recording this, it's like the 3rd or the 4th. What day is it? It's the 3rd, and that means that the new game comes out in 17 days. So I'd have to get a lot of episodes. Maybe it's just a one season save this. I do not know, but I know I want to say thank you very much for watching. I'm excited for FC25. I'm really enjoying this career mode as things stand right now, though. Appreciate each and every one of you for watching. Thank you very much. And I will see you for the next episode, where we will continue our climb and hopefully maybe even get Champions League football next season.